we have to realize and remember, and this goes back to changing lives and being moved. We have to envision what we want out of this. Okay. And I tell people this all the time. Don't do anything that you cannot gain some type of vision, some type of insight on what can I be in life, or what can my life look like, or what's the next step. You have to have a vision and a purpose of why I'm doing this business, of what I want from this business. You can't do things and expect things if you don't have a vision of what it's going to look like, of what it's going to be. The law of attraction is one of my favorite things in the world. Listen to me. I promise 2-3 years ago, I was sitting in my room after my football coach told me that I wasn't good enough to be on the team anymore. He told me that I was one of the worst players he ever had. He told me that I was a disappointment. I sat in my dorm room at that school and I said, God, what am I going to do next with my life? God, where am I going after this, God? What do I love to do? I said, in my mind, okay, I love kids. I started to think I love kids. What can I do with kids? I said, God, send me home, God. I said, give me a job working with kids, God. I just want to work with kids. Send me home, God. And 3-4 months later, I'm at a job where I'm working with 2 to 6 year olds, teaching them life skills and soccer. And I love soccer and I love kids. And I'm just praying, God, I want to be in front of people. God, I want to start back speaking. God, I know I spoke a little bit. I want to start back speaking. I want to take it more serious, God. I want to do more things. And God put me in front of schools. He put me in front of 200-300 kids to go speak at school because I envisioned it. It just didn't happen. I envisioned it. I sat down and I said, God, I want this. I see myself doing it. I reached out to people who I know. Hey, can I go do this? I'm serious. Here's my portfolio. Here's my brochure. Here, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm gonna do. I envisioned it. I saw it come to life. So envision what you want out of this business. Envision the next sale. Envision the next month. Envision the next down the line. If you stay committed, if you stay intentional, if you keep desiring what you want, if you envision it and your intentions are pure and you're about changing lives, God will give it to you. But you have to envision it. You have to be committed to it. You have to be focused on it. And that's what I mean by having that vision. Why am I doing this business? I want to send my kids to college without having to take out student loans. I want to buy me and my wife are married, but I want to buy her the ring that she really wanted. I want to take her out on that vacation that she really wanted to go. She didn't really want to go to Florida. She wanted to go to Mexico. She wanted to go to Paris. She wanted to go to London. I want to be able to take her out and just change the way. I want to be able to stop and give that homeless person $100 instead of $1 because I know the dollar might not do too much, but that 100 might change his life that day. I want to go and go to motivate people. I want to go and do all these different things. You got to have your vision of what it's going to look like when you get this success going. Think about the vision of when you bring people into this business and you change their lives because your life been changed. I know a guy who did network marketing business. Before he did the business, he was a guy who was in the streets, who didn't really have a vision, didn't have a plan. He was introduced to a business like yours, and it changed his life forever. So you don't know what your business can do for people until you start envisioning what you want to do for people. And you got to start to envision how can you change people's lives. Envision what your life will look like when you start to get motivated. And the last thing I want to talk about before we do, I want to do a Q&A is, hey, go all in. I don't know how much you're committed to this business. I don't know if you got different hustles going on, but go all in with this. Go all in. Listen, I'm telling you, 3 years ago, I went all in as a speaker. And I'm telling you, I've been changing lives since. I go all in as a teacher. You know, I wake up every morning. I go to school and teach kids. I spend another 3 hours at practice with kids. Then I got a business. I got a commercial cleaning business. I got a contract in downtown Memphis where I clean every other night from 11 to 2 in the morning. And that's my schedule. And it's crazy. I'm not trying to brag, but it's a crazy schedule. But I'm all in with everything. I'm all in. I find time. If I can't find time to do it, I'm done with it. If I can't find time to do my business, then I'm done with it. I can't go all in. If I can't find time to reach out to people like you and get to speak to people like you, I'm not I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna speak anymore. But I'm all in. I'm committed to what I do. I'm doing 3-4 different things, but go all in and be committed. And you might be different from me. Maybe you can go all in with one thing. Maybe you can go all in with 2 things. Maybe you can go all in with 3 things, but just go all in with everything you do. Go all in with your wife. Go all in with your spouse. Go all in with your friends and family. Go all in with your business. It's just not about just going all in with just the company. Go all in with your